Hi guys, today we are talking about emotion coaching and how awesome this is for children and teens. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because I talk about two incredible courses that you should be doing to learn more about this topic. I'm Michelle Newby and I'm from Stepping Up. Hi guys, we're here today to talk about emotion coaching and the 5 principles of facilitating a beautiful connection between a child and their primary caregiver. Now, as early career occupational therapists, you will work with many children who have emotional regulation challenges. And emotion coaching is just a very respectful approach to supporting children to feel more connected and understood by the adults in their lives. So emotion coaching really views any kind of behavior, doesn't matter what it is, as a means to develop connection. So we're not scared of behaviors, we are curious about the behaviors, and we see that as an opportunity to build a bridge and to develop connection. So there are 5 steps that you need to follow with emotion coaching. So the first step is to teach the parent or the caregiver to become aware of the emotions in that moment. So it might be the child's emotion. So it might be the child is having some big emotions, so it can be quite easy to kind of spot that. But to really encourage the parent to think about what is the emotion that's behind that behavior. Is it that they're scared? Is it that they're angry? What is the emotion behind that behavior? But it's also really important to coach them to be aware of their own emotions. So a child who's having a behavioral outburst or a behavioral response can sometimes trigger certain emotions in parents. And so, the first step is becoming aware of the emotion, the child's emotion, but also the caregiver's emotion. So awareness of emotion, and sometimes working on sort of emotional literacy can help. So working on like awareness of feelings for that child and supporting the parent to have some awareness of their feelings is really important too. Now, the second step in emotion coaching is it's all about the attitude that that parent brings to that feeling or that emotion that is happening for that child. And we want them to take the perspective that the emotion that's happening is actually an opportunity for connection. So we're looking and we're seeing that there's a situation and we're going to use that situation to connect with that child. And then the third step is to encourage that caregiver to listen to the child with empathy, to sort of put themselves in the shoes of that child and to really embody what's happening for that child so that they can sort of take their child's perspective. Within this stage, what we encourage families to do is to really be very non-judgmental about the situation and to just accept any emotion that's coming up. So there's no bad emotions, there's no bad feelings. It's just an opportunity for that child to have some connection and to be understood. So the fourth step is to encourage the parent to help the child describe how they're feeling. So we're getting the child to sort of have a bit of insight into what's happening in their body, and what might be sort of causing this emotion. So again, it's with that empathic connection, non-judgmental approach that embodies emotion coaching. And then the final step is to support the child to problem solve. So whatever was the trigger for the emotion, we are going to support that child to solve that problem. So for young children, that's a beautiful approach with helping them to solve that problem. When children kind of get a bit older, so when they're in that preteen and teen ages, often they don't want you to solve that problem. They don't want the parent to solve that problem. They just want to be heard, and that's enough. So often at this step 5, the helping them to problem solve, with older children, the preteens and the teens, it's important to actually ask that child, do you want me to help you solve this problem, or do you just need me to listen? And oftentimes they'll say, no, I just need you to listen. Or sometimes they'll ask for help. So those are the 5 key stages of emotion coaching. But what I encourage you to do is to dig a bit deeper into this space, because it's such a foundational skill to have that will take you through your career. So there are 2 courses that are really beautiful to support you to develop your skills in this area, and they're closely related. So one is tuning into kids and the other one is tuning into teens. So I would encourage you to look into these 2 courses to learn the content, but also you then can become a certified parent trainer, and you can run groups, which is such a beautiful thing to do. So I hope you've liked today's video. If you have, make sure you click like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye.